In Zen, the teacher will often use koans to help you push through the difficult parts of your journey and continue on your path. Koans are prompts by your teacher which challenge you to overcome the limitations of your knowledge and thinking. If you treat them as riddles which have a clever answer, they will not ultimately be helpful to you. A koan needs to push you to prove what you believe, or to keep learning and seeking a deeper understanding. A koan should challenge you to keep your mind completely focused and clear in that moment, so that you can see the true nature of everything. The koan I had to answer to become a master was not exactly a question. My test was to cut an apple in half with my sword that was sitting on someone else's stomach without cutting that person. This required that I completely clear my mind and concentrate on the task in front of me. I had to prove 100% that I could completely focus my mind in that moment. For this koan, I would have to bring the edge of my sword to the line between life and death. I would have to demonstrate that I knew exactly where this point exists. The test was pass or fail, and failure was not an option. Needless to say, I passed. I cut the apple in half and no one was hurt. I proved my belief beyond the shadow of a doubt. Going into the test, I had no doubt in myself, and there was no doubt from my teacher, and there was no doubt from my Dharma brother who volunteered to put the apple on his stomach. Even though I had never done this specific thing before, I had already proven myself to them many times. This was only a way so that to demonstrate to everyone else so they could see what we already knew. Now keep in mind, I'm a sword master as well as a Zen master. I studied sword years before this test, and I don't recommend you try this demonstration at home. You don't need to do this specific test to become a Zen master or to attain enlightenment, but you do need to believe in yourself and your mantra 100%, and you need to prove it to yourself. Now, this was merely a test to become a master, which is only one step along the way to attaining enlightenment. To attain enlightenment and completely experience emptiness, you need to learn how to apply this level of focus to every moment in your life. A lot of people experience increased focus in life or death situations because if you lose your focus, you might die. In those moments, there's no room for thinking or contemplation. Now imagine applying that level of focus to every moment of your life. A clear mind is an empty mind, and it's the same thing that Theravada and Mahayana Buddhism are pointing you to. It's all just different approaches to the same place, a place that transcends words and can only be experienced. You don't need to be a sword master or a martial arts master like me. There are many other paths you can learn to become a master. None of these approaches are right or wrong or better than the others. It's most important that you understand the purpose of these practices and engage in a practice that works for you so that you can eventually find your own path. I believe Zen practice can help anyone along the path they're on, and I'm open to teaching anyone from any type of religion or spirituality. I don't see any conflicts with this. No matter what you believe, this practice can help you better understand the underlying truth in what you're doing. When you attain a clear or empty mind, you can understand the nature of your mind, and you can attain enlightenment. This is what I mean when I say when you see your mind, you attain enlightenment. I don't actually mean you see it with your eyes. It's bigger than your eyes can see. I really mean you must experience it. This is essential to understanding who you are and ultimately alleviating your suffering. This path can only be found within your heart, and I'm here to help you in any way I can. I wish you good luck on your journey.